Yeah, King. Another quick one on euro dollar, euro USD. So I've marked the I've marked the significant level here for for continuation of sales. You see, so this is where I will only want to take sales. I know in smaller time frame these shadows they represent the it's more like supplies or other blocks, but I'll prefer to take this one. So quickly, that's the level that I want to take sales from. Okay, what is that we have here? I think I'll make something here. Yeah, as you can see here, we did have a more like Quasimodo thing, like but price has not really mitigated it fully. But you also have this shadow here, this zone that I've marked. This zone that I've marked, it's more like in MPL, this smaller time frame, like it's like an order block or demand. Let me check if it's visible on H1. My network is very slow. Let me do this. My network is very slow. Yeah, you're right, King. This load shedding thing, like it really sucks, you know. Yeah, as you can see, on smaller time frame, this is more like a demand. There on H4 is like a shadow, but here it's a demand which has got, I think it has got even a little Quasimodo here, which I don't think it's really, yeah, it's like okay. So as I was saying, let me go back to H4 for a quick thing so that I can just be done here. So as we can see that price this week ended up touching this level, this demand, which it can really put price as we're expecting buys on Nasdaq to get to our second level. So even here, if like we are to get a pullback from this level, it will be from this level, and then we'll look to sell here. So but overall we still need confirmation truly, because this is if we are counter trending, like confirmations, like seeking for a lot of confirmation, it's really valid, like it's a very valid thing. So which will look for confirmation here, whether to see that next week price it will really push higher to this level, where we'll be waiting to pull the trigger for our long-term sales. So let me check something. Yeah, it is. So it is. So this is what will happen. Let me go to smaller time frame. So meaning on EURUSD, I'm expecting a pullback. So this is my plan for next week. So what I've noticed here, sorry about that, like what I've noticed is that as we have entered into that demand zone, I saw a nice pattern for retail traders, where obviously we're expecting, this is more like I don't know what they call it, I forgot this pattern, where they're expecting price to do what, to continue, you see, which can still happen, but that's not really this pattern is not the one that is gonna really put lows, because it's a trap. So what I want, when most of the time when I see this kind of pattern and price is breaking to the downside, I already know that most traders, they are pulling up their orders, selling orders, which is something that will happen for a moment. So it's either price is gonna just do this and rallies, I mean just come to this level and rallies, something like this. That's the number one thing, number one idea that I have, meaning mitigating this shadow, this last shadow, which in smaller time frame it's an order block or it's a demand, then rallies, because just to get them in, just to get them in the wrong side of the market, then rallies. Or this will be another idea for me, but overall just looking for confirmation. So what I want to see as well is that what they can do is that they can just take out the low, then after that we rally. So I'm not really expecting, especially when I see this, I'm not really expecting some sell momentum big ones to the downside, because these patterns, they really work when you are in line, when you're in the right level of price. So right now we are not in the right level of price where we are supposed to, because this is a demand. So if you see this thing, this kind of pattern inside the demand or near the demand, you already know that it's a trap, like the bull flags, all these kind of patterns and everything, trendline patterns. Then you already know that market is about to do what is opposite, you see. So yeah, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting like buys, these ones I'm gonna take them. I'm not joking, king. This ones, this next week I'm ready. This is my plan. So if market decide to do other things, then I won't argue with the market. Um I will just switch the sides, and because market is always right. So if I were really to put a limit, I'll put it at the low, because you know that the market loves to take out the lows first. Then I'll do this, and maybe just say 5 pips, nothing crazy than that. 5 pips, and use a great lot. This one is to 25, and you already know that yeah, how great this is gonna be. Around how many pips? Let me see. 100 pips, 130 pips. So GBP, I already sent a signal because it respected this and it broke. Even this one, I'm expecting let me do this, because obviously this is a more like demand. It's a demand, obviously, which we can get a reaction from, unless it want to spike below it and go back to the downside, I mean to the upside. So I'm expecting a counterbalance to market to come here, and I'm going to sell from there. So even here, I think it's the same pattern on EURUSD. So it broke, so people are on the sell, are selling right now, like they are holding their sell for market to continue to the downside. Yes, they are right that we are still in a bearish momentum, but we have to be careful where you are selling, because you don't just sell anywhere. Yeah, I don't just sell anywhere. So this is what I'm expecting. You see, sorry, so I'm expecting. So yeah, this is it, king. So peace.